Man, okay, it's saying I got 13 minutes. So go. All right. Good morning, guys. Hopefully you guys are reaching your fitness goals. Remember, if you need any help, you can always reach out to me. The best way is Instagram. It's Rashad King 2017. All right, guys, here we go. Another video, and then I will make all of my videos for the month. I just got out the shower. My hair is wet, so I got to put my hair up. All right, guys. This video is going to focus on the hardest thing in the world, which is your attitude. You know, reaching your fitness goals, going to the gym is the easy part. That's like 5% of your battle. Once you get your routine down pat, you start going Monday through Friday, what equipment to use, you using your supplements and all of that other stuff. Like, that's the easy part. The physical part is not the hardest thing in the world. It's only 5% of your battle. Above that, you have nutrition. And then above nutrition, you have your attitude, because your attitude is linked with your emotions. And those are things that control everything. Based on your attitude, you're going to choose what foods you want to eat, what foods you don't want to eat. Based on your attitude, you're going to choose if you want to go to the gym for that day, or if you're not going to go to the gym. You're going to choose if you want to go to the gym for that week. You want to choose if you want to go to that gym for the month. And your attitude is always linked to external factors. It's always the things that's out of our control. We had no clue that this was going to happen, and we really have to be careful with how we handle those external things, those twists that always come up. And of course, I just got out the shower. I know a lot of times when I do something shirtless or something like that, people are like, "Oh, you just what is it? A thirst trap?" No, the bathroom is my sanctuary, and I'm gonna explain it in this video. I already did one video, the shower method, where I was telling you how just really taking care of yourself, it boosts that positive energy, and that's what this video is going over again. Every time when I just feel like life is beating me up and there's so many twists and turns, the number one thing that I do to stay in a positive mood is stand in this bathroom. It's really caring for myself. I learned that the more that you care about yourself, the more that you intentionally look to take care of your body, making sure it's smelling good, taking care of the beard and all of that other stuff, it boosts that positive energy. And so what you're going through, even though it's a strong negative, situation, because you're putting yourself in a position that you're putting yourself first, you're putting that positive energy inside of you at the beginning of the day, you're able to handle it now in a more positive way. And you're not going about it in a negative way saying, well, you know what, this is just so overwhelming, I'm not going to the gym. This is just too much that I just can't eat right now. I don't have time to meal prep. This stuff is not that important. You only get like that when you let the circumstance just take you over. And so with me, there has been a lot of things going on with me this year. I know I had my best friend hit me up this weekend talking about how, I haven't been around. My sister hit me up talking about how I haven't been around. And she was saying that she got to adopt talking about she's going to go to the website, adopt a brother or something like that, just being funny. But, and I had other people hitting me up like, where have you been? The one thing that I do when I go through a lot of stuff, which I had a lot of changes this year, I was in a relationship. I really thought that relationship was going somewhere. I really thought that, this was going to be the person that I was going to take serious, that I was ready to settle down in the whole 9 yards, but it didn't work out. And so that was one issue that I was dealing with at the beginning of the year. And then, now I have it where, and of course, relationships take a while. Like, it took me a while to get over that relationship, because I really thought that relationship was going to go somewhere. And then now the next major thing was, I had a kid placed with me for 2 years, and we were actually going through the process of adoption, and the adoption process didn't work out. aunt came in out of the blue and said that she want the kid now. And so the kid is now placed with her. And it was immediately, as soon as the judge approved it, he moved, just like that. So that's the next thing. So when I go through a lot of stuff like that, just a lot of, unexpected events, the one thing that I like to do is I isolate myself. I isolate myself not to the point of going into depression or loneliness or anything like that. I isolate myself because I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of soul searching. And those are things that I need to do. I've never been the type of person that I lean on somebody, like I lean on a friend or I lean on, my parents or something like that to help them, walk me through this situation. My thing of how I cope with situations is I pull back. And I go within. I have to meditate and I have to connect with that innermost being in order to get guidance on what to do next. And the way I stay positive is by staying in this room right here, because it's so many moments that, I even get to the point where it's like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't feel like going to the gym. I want to stay in the bed all day, but it's getting up and taking care of yourself is giving you that positive energy that you need, that you can make it throughout your day. And that's all it is. It's just taking care of yourself. I told you guys before, as soon as I get out the tub, the first thing I like to do, I like to oil my body. Trust me, I already took care of the lower half. That's why I have jeans on. I wasn't about to do that on video. It's not that type of party. But guys, honestly, so now, and of course, the change just happened recently. Today is Tuesday, guys, and, my kid left on Friday. So it's only been a couple of days, and trust me, I'm mad about it. I'm sad about it and stuff like that. But the only reason I'm still able to make it through the day, stay on my routine, going to the gym, still going to work, and it's because I do things like this to keep up the positive energy. I can't let this thing get me down. And if I let every unforeseen circumstance get me down, I'm going to stay down. There's always something that's going to take you off, that's going to try to get you off track. And if you fall for every hurdle that is presented in your life, then you'll never be able to go anywhere. The best thing for you to do is just to stay sitting down and never move and just wait for all of those unexpected events to come up where at least you can say, well, you never got me off my game because I never started. Of course, that's foolish. Get up and do the thing that you want to do. And guys, remember, I have a lot on my plate. I'm in school right now for my second master's. I'm 4 classes away from my MBA. I don't have any foster kids right now because, like I said, the one I was with for 2 years, he's gone. I'm in my career, so I do a lot of traveling. I'm trying to get my YouTube going, and it's just a lot of different projects and everything that I'm doing. So I really can't afford for every unforeseen circumstance to get me down. I can't afford it. The best thing that you can do is to accept the fact that things change and deal with it. One of the things I do all the time is I do the Serenity prayer, because those are things that you have to learn in life. Lord, please grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can't control, and courage to change the things that I can. And then the most important part of that prayer is wisdom to know the difference. Because there's some things in your life that it may come as an unforeseen circumstance, but you have the power to change it. But then there are things that will come in that you can't change. It's set in stone. And so no matter what, you have to learn how to deal with those things. So just keep in mind that your battle is not staying focused on the gym. Your battle is controlling your attitude. Your battle is always finding a way to center yourself. That no matter what happens in life, a tornado can come and you're still planted. You're solid. That an earthquake can happen and you're still solid. A flood can happen and you're still solid. That's the whole purpose of life. Whether you're talking about fitness goals, career, whether you're talking about dealing with the difficulties that come with aging, All of those things is all about being centered. How do you center yourself? With me, like I said, I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of prayers. I do a lot of, soul searching. What do you do? Those are the things that you have to keep in mind, that no matter what happened in life, you're going to be planted. No matter, anything that happened, you're going to be centered. And you're the only person that know it. And like I tell people all the time, no matter what everyone else say, because like I said, my friends don't like my method, but that's just me. I've always been that type. When I go through something, I have to withdraw. I have to get myself out of the regular routine of connecting with friends, talking to family. I always push myself back for a little bit. And I got to go deep within. I got to meditate. I got to get this stuff, off my chest. The one thing that I strongly believe is dealing with your issues instead of suppressing your issues. We don't have time to suppress the things that happen. When we suppressed, we get off our game. When we suppress, we're not balanced. You're not centered when you suppress whatever it is that you're going through. You confront those issues. You confront the feelings that you're feeling. You confront everything that's going on so that you will be able to make it. Those are the things that you need to do. Go deep within and connect with that innermost being and let your spiritual guides guide you. Whatever it is that you practice in a form of worship, connect with that so that it can get you to where you need to be. You have to always get your mind right. You always have to make sure that you are planted mentally, because mentally, that is what's controlling everything. Your mental and emotional state is the most important. Your mental and emotional state, it controls the physical plane. It controls that part. Your mental and emotional state, it controls your spiritual aspect. You really have to be centered at all times, and you have to know how to deal with those stresses at work. You have to know how to deal with those unforeseen circumstances, and you need to do those things so that you'll be able to make it. Guys, the key to reaching your fitness goals is being planted mentally and emotionally, that no matter what happens, you'll be able to stick with your routine because you are now centered. So guys, this is my method. My method is sitting back, withdrawing from others, and truly taking care of myself in the physical plane, taking care of myself spiritually so that I can get to where I need to be emotionally and mentally. So guys, I want you to start thinking about the same. What are you going to do that you will stay centered, that you will stay planted, that no matter what happens, you will keep with your routine. You will stay focused on getting that degree. You will stay focused on reaching your fitness goals. You will stay focused on accomplishing whatever it is that you had on your bucket list. Do the thing that you need to do in order to get you where you want to be.